How's it going, everybody? Eddie Hates Anime here, and I am in a fucking terrible mood. Awful day. Doesn't happen very often. I'm normally a jolly little guy, but I'm not the type of guy to go onto YouTube and fucking talk all my problems away to people who don't give a fuck. But I only preface this because it's important because it makes this so much sweeter. I go onto YouTube. Another nice long day of reacting ahead of me. Let's do it. And I see something that instantly made my day fucking turn around. Goated. I see Oninoki Otsugi, the goat herself. Just knocked down my power rate. Don't worry about that. I see my queen. I got the figure right here, of course. And I see YOASOBI Undead. Undead. It's out. It's out. I didn't think this would come out till like the 6th. I did not realize this would be out. So, I am super excited. I put up the lyric version right here. Oh, and it played. But I put up the lyric version right here because, I'm not going to know the lyrics out of this. But I put it up because I want to talk about this artwork. Beautiful as hell. And I do want to mention one thing. This is more about the anime itself than the song. But are we really going to start with Tsukiji Undo? Are we not starting with Sudachi Fiasco? This feels so sad, man. Feels so sad. The only reason I can think of is catering to newcomers, and that's probably the weirdest thing ever to me with a series that's already this far in. This is essentially after the end. But as long as it gets adapted eventually, I guess it's not a huge deal. And Tsukiji Undo is a fun arc. So, all I've seen in the trailer stuff, I mean, obviously this is either Waza Monogatari or like the Monster Season stuff, I guess, because they are also talking about Monster Season. But the only thing I've seen is this Tsukiji Undo in like Nana Monogatari, and then it showed like the clip with Ogi and them walking in different directions, and I saw Kombaru, so Sudiga Bonehead. I don't think I saw anything else in there, but I could be wrong. I didn't react to the second trailer just because I watched it and fucking didn't even think about reacting to it, and then I was like, oh shit, didn't react to it. But enough yapping here. Super excited. Off season has some of my favorite stuff, in Monogatari, but obviously Monster Season. Off season gets real, but Monster Season gets realer. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. Just a lot of yap. I mean, that's what Monogatari is about. Yap. But I'm yapping a bit too much. So, time to get into it. I'm super excited. Very happy this is the ending as well. I was one of the people that freaked out a little bit too much thinking it was going to be the opening. Because I obviously want them to continue the tradition of character openings. And then obviously Shinobu. People were like, oh, Shinobu did never sing her opening, so it could be her opening. But her openings still have a distinct style to them too. So I would like them to keep those. But yeah, let's just get right into it. All I've heard is what was in the trailer, the piece of peace or whatever that was at the end, and that's the only part I remember. So let's get it. This is gonna be hype as fuck, man. Ah! Ah! Hey! Okay! And this can go for multiple characters, technically, if you interpret it in different ways. Like, we could talk about it as maybe Nanako, because we saw a lot of her shit in the trailer as well. Like, because she's dealing in this upcoming... I don't want to go too much into, like, spoilery shit, but, like, obviously, her sense of self and the past version of her and all that stuff. And then, obviously, Oninoki, in a more literal sense, the original human... I mean, if you haven't watched Monogatari, I don't see why you'd be watching this or read it either. So, sorry if I'm spoiling stuff. I'm not trying to get too into detail, but it could work. I'm assuming it's more towards Oninoki because this whole opening seems like it's going to be more Oninoki because the picture and then obviously the piece of Pisu. But I like to look at it because, like, I don't know how many episodes it's going to be the ending for. So they've been promoting it as off and Monster Season. So I'm like, this could be up to like fucking 20-something episodes or more of fucking ending. I'm not sure because it's a weird way they put it for me because I assume they would just like I get the announcement as off Monster Season, but I thought we'd just get off season because that's gonna be like a decent amount of episodes on its own. I can't think of a prediction, but I'm assuming it's probably like a good old season. And then Monster Season is longer. So, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be one season. But I guess it's technically going to be one season. I'm just thinking of it off of how they announced second season versus like how first and final season did it as like, okay, Bakemonogatari, Kizumonogatari, Nisei, and then final season was Owari season 2, which is also kind of weird, and Zoku, Tsuki Monogatari, Kiyomi Monogatari. Like, but are they just going to do this as often Monster Season? Not Oroka, Waza, Nade, all that shit. I don't know. I don't know. But let's keep going. Sorry, I haven't been fucking posting on my anime channel recently, so I didn't even get a chance to talk about this. Although I'll probably make a video when the first episode comes out. Or maybe I'll do it when the season's over and just talk about the adaptation or something. But this is my only chance I'm getting really to talk about it. Song sounds amazing, by the way. This could also go for like most Monogatari characters though, because just how how every character has their self-reflections and shit. Oh, this is fire. This is a cool little tune! And if they were thinking, there's probably some crazy like Japanese puns in here with that like Niseo Isin vibe that I'm just not gonna know. So my bad if I miss anything like really cool like that. I'm just, don't know. Is it a JoJo's Bizarre Fantasy? Wait, what did that say? Oh, okay. Well, that's, okay. Well, that one's technically a double entendre because we could go the moonrise, literally, but also Tsukihi. Oh, y'all thought I wouldn't catch that? I'm kidding. And then obviously the snake shit. Nanako. Wait a minute. I know what Monogatari means. That means story, everybody. I gotta crack the case. Hey! What? What? Oh! Dude, this is amazing. This encapsulates... I don't want to talk anymore. I'm so happy. My series is back, man. Okay, it's not just my series, it's everybody's series, but this is one of my favorite series, so obviously I'm happy that the anime is back. Ah! Because, like, it's been a while, even for the novels, it's been a while. Although I haven't read Ikusa Monogatari, or however you say it, the first one of Family Season, so obviously very excited about that. But before the last couple books of Monster Season got translated, it was a fucking while, it felt like. Obviously, shout out to everyone who fan translates, because that shit is crazy, especially for a series like this. But it was still, like, obviously a pretty long wait. And then for anime onlys, I'm sure it was even worse, especially someone who's been watching from the start. Obviously, I came in and watched it, like, around, maybe even after Zoku already finished airing. It probably was after Zoku finished airing, because Zoku was 2018, right? I think I was, like, a freshman in high school at the time. I don't think I watched Monogatari. It was a little bit later. I know it was sometime during high school. I just don't remember when. I think it was before COVID, though. So it hasn't been as long for me as everyone else, but, still happy. Sorry for talking so much. This shit means something to me, man. This could also go for other characters now I'm thinking about it. Because I was even thinking about like Shinobu and her like fairy tale and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, man. Dude, I found my new obsession. I can't wait. Oh, lyrics are most likely wrong? Well, fuck. Love this song. Can't wait to see what Araragi is up to in the new season. Who's gonna tell him? We ain't gonna be... Not for a while, you ain't gonna be seeing the boy. I'm trying to see if there's any, like... Good old... So bad. Oh god, the English part 2. Please never hire YOASOBI again. Is it too late to get a new ending? Hey man, you know, you're allowed to have your own opinion. And I get it. It's very different because, like, obviously for Monogatari endings, we have, like, the legendary first ending. And then the rest of them have a pretty similar vibe from then on. None of them quite reach that level, but they're still all really good. And they kind of like I said with, like, the Shinobu openings, the endings have their own solidified style. So this is obviously extremely different. I have no idea what they're going to do for the visuals. Because, like I said, even with the visuals, very distinct style for the whole series, essentially. And, yeah, so I can get it if you don't love it. Me, personally, I like it. And the song is great. It's fun. It just feels very new gen and, like, exciting to me. But maybe that's why people don't like it. Maybe it's a bit too new. Like I said, you know, tradition dies hard. So, or what is it? Old habits die hard, but same thing. But yeah, I don't know. I fucking love it. And, very happy that Monogatari's back. Got the novels and the manga back there. I don't know if y'all can see it. Doesn't matter. And yeah, I mean, I got my Monogatari figures right here. You can probably see Araragi with the vampire cloak right here. And then I got Onoki and a couple Shinobis back here. I need to get the rest of the characters. I'm just broke as fuck. Onoki ran me fucking all the money I could have used on all the other cheap figures. I could have gotten like 10 figures for that, but that's better in my opinion. So sorry for the yap, but you know, love the series and very happy it's back. Hopefully you guys are excited as well. And yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm out. Peace. Can't wait for this shit to come out.